Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, readers of all persuasions. Welcome back to my channel, Books Uncorked and Caffeinated. It is me, Gayla, and we are celebrating today. Today is my 6-month anniversary on YouTube. I'm calling it YouTube anniversary. So on this day, 6 months ago, August 2nd, 19, you know I'm old. August 2nd, 2024. I posted my very first YouTube video. And I attribute that to my really good friends, Denise and Natasha, who encouraged me to start this channel. I'm a reader by nature. Been reading since I can remember. I attribute that to my mother. Always keeping me in a library, my head in a book. And as I said, 19 something, I was born in the 70s. I know I look good. Thank you. Happy birthday to me. So I always grew up with having a book. It's to the point where my friends often ask me, what book am I reading? Or one day I went to dinner with some friends and I got there a little bit late. And a friend asked me, she was like, what book you got in your purse? And I literally had a book on my purse. So thus Books Uncorked and Caffeinated has started. Actually, my channel's name is from my Instagram name. I started that in 2023, I believe. Another friend of mine was like, oh, you should do an Instagram page based on like your coffee and your wine. So it originally Books and Wine. It was originally called Booked and Uncorked. But I also like coffee, so I went back and changed it to Book Uncorked and Caffeinated. And so here I am. So what I want to discuss today are the things that I've learned in these last 6 months about being on YouTube. So YouTube for me is very, very new. Also, I'm not a tech girly, so each video I hope to be getting better. If you go back and look at my other videos, let me know what you think in the comments and what you see, how you see the growth. And if you have some suggestions, please let me know. I'm not opposed to that as long as they're nice and kind. I don't mind, some courageous and comforting criticisms. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about some of the things I've learned. But before we do that, we are having some coffee this morning. So we are having some Café du Monde coffee from New Orleans. And I actually got this from New York. I probably shouldn't be drinking it. It's been a minute. No, it was to be best used by November 2024. So we're going to finish this. So that's what we're having. And we're having it in my Ray Dunn cup, which is But First Pray. And if you know the times in which we're living in, we might be drinking out of this cup more often than not this month. Anywho, that tastes so good. So let's get started. 5 things I've learned since being on YouTube. One, I think you always hear this one, is be consistent. So when I first started, I was like, I'm only going to do it 2 times a month, like the 1st and the 15th or something like that, every 2 weeks or whatever. And then I was like, well, people won't catch on. And it's not like I'm here to be monetized. This is super fun for me, although I would like to receive like free books or ARCs from companies. It's not totally what I'm in for. This is totally a passion project. Not to say if an opportunity doesn't come my way, I won't take it. But I'm super new. It's been literally 6 months. Let me turn this phone off. Obviously, all of a sudden I got things going on. So, so this is really a passion project of mine, to be able to, keep a log of what I'm reading more consistently, and to just, suggest books to my friends and family to read, and to others at this point. So being consistent. So I've noticed that for me, I have a 9 to 5 and a 5 to 9, I always say. So posting on Sundays is good for me. Usually I record Sunday, and initially I didn't do any editing. So now I'm doing editing. So now I might be recording more during the week, or like Saturday night, or I get up early Sunday so I can give myself enough time to actually edit if I need to. So one time, being consistent. So I have landed on posting a video every Sunday. I'm just not entertaining the thought of posting midweek maybe a short or maybe a full-fledged video, but not as long. And I'll tell you why I got to posting midweek, because of something that happened to me and I wanted to get a video out anyway. So I posted it like on a Tuesday, randomly when I got home. The second thing that I learned is don't record. Well, I shouldn't record when I'm tired, because like I said before, it was one takes for me. Wasn't really doing a lot of editing. Um, New to this space, so really keeping it simple. But I remember a couple of weeks ago, I had to record like 37 times for like a 5-minute video because I was so exhausted. And I was like, I will never do that again. My mother also suggested that if I don't have anything to say, don't post. But I was like, Ma, I need to be pretty consistent. But I do understand if I'm tired at this point, it may be a week you won't get a Sunday video and you just get that midweek video, because being tired didn't do me any good, which led to me making a big mistake in one of my videos, which leads to the third thing that I learned: watch your entire video before you post, even after you edit it. So the night that I was super tired, it was the first time I did a lot of stuff with CapCut, and I was putting in words and putting in pictures and overlaying and doing all the things, and it came out really good except for one little piece. And I didn't watch past that, because once I did all the editing, I was like, okay, I'm good. Let me just get it up. And baby, it was like maybe a 15-second mess up, but 15 seconds on video is a very long time. And I was horrified. I almost took the video down, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep it up. And it actually was one of my better videos as far as screen time and as far as people picking it up right away and looking at the video. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep it. But that's something that I really learned. Like, even though you feel like it's good, watch it all the way through before you post. Number 4, save your video on multiple platforms or spaces or places that you have, either your phone, your iPad, whatever it is. Save it, because the same video, I learned a lot with that one video. The same video that I wanted to upload, I did it in CapCut and I didn't export it, so it was just in CapCut. Usually I export it, it's on my computer, I can post it, whatever, and I didn't do that. And that was the day that TikTok was down, and I was unaware that CapCut was under that same thing. Like I said, I'm learning a lot of tech, but it's also very political. And so I couldn't post. And I was like, are you kidding me? Because I didn't have it any other way where I could just be like, oh, I'm going to just post it from my phone or post it from my iPad. And I was super upset because it was a really good video. And I was mad because I was like, oh, this is, I'm getting the hang of this thing. And now I can't even post it because I didn't export it. And the reason why I couldn't export it, because all of the tech issues at the time was happening. So now it's like, oh, okay, I get it. So I'm learning a lot of tech stuff with this. I'm still not tech savvy, but every week I'm learning something that goes along with this world of YouTube. And the 5th thing that I learned: have freaking fun. Like, I get on here, I don't have no makeup on, I do the thing. It's usually late at night with my wine or early in the morning with my coffee. I'm not saying I'm out here with everything drooping and looking a hot ghetto mess, but I'm having fun and not being very super critical of myself. And I don't have a lot of followers, and maybe it will come with that. And maybe I'll have enough tough skin to be like, I don't care, I'm doing what I love, because it is really a passion project for me. But simply have fun. Like, have fun. Get on here. Now, if this is your 9 to 5, I get it. There are things you have to do. This is not my 9 to 5. I have a 9 to 5 and a 5 to 9. So this is really a passion project for me, but I don't want to be on here, half-assing it, so to speak. So, like I said, be consistent. Don't record when you're tired. Review videos before you post them. Save the video on multiple platforms for yourself in multiple places. And just simply have fun. Like, I'm going to finish drinking my coffee. I'm probably going to run out and gas up my car for the week. I'm going to pull out something to read. While I'm in my car, I'm going to start my audiobook for the week, because I do an audiobook a week and a physical book in a week. And so I'm just going to enjoy my time. It's been fun here on YouTube. It's just now starting to be like a little like, oh, I got to do things a little differently. So I don't want to lose the edge of just coming on here in the rawness, but I don't want to be like in these YouTube streets looking silly. So I am learning some things to do some things. But like I said, I'm enjoying myself. I'm going to continue this journey, and maybe on my 1 year tubiversary, we will see some big changes come August 2nd in, you know, the changes in my video, the changes how I show up, the changes in my reading, seeing if I have more of a community with the book girlies here. I'm just looking forward to having fun. And on that note, like, subscribe, share, do all of the things, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.